Hi guys, it's Harvey from All Parts. Well, everybody's been screaming for it. Well, here you go. Here's a heat siphon. I like these. I don't like the ones with the fancy dials and everything. You have to remember we're right against the ocean, and these really last a long time. Anything with digital and everything, I personally don't like. I have some of these 50, 60 feet away from the ocean, falling apart and still heating pools to 80 and 90 degrees. They're unbelievable. Anyway, I made a special deal with Heat Siphon. Now, this price is delivered to your door in the lower 48. I'm going to have it sim here. Lower 48. All right? So, anyway, there's no lift gate. So when the trucker comes, you better have some hefty people there. Trucker will just stand there, smoke a cigarette, while you're hefting this thing. I think it's another $50 if you want a lift gate. I always go lift gate, but I think it's another $50 for a lift gate. But anyway, $31.99. You try to buy it any cheaper on the website. Brand new, comes right out of the factory. I don't stock it. They're not a year old. They're coming right out of the factory. That's why it says check status. I got to physically call up the factory and order it. Okay? So they may be out for a day or 2 or 3 days, or they may have some. Because they just make them as they need it, which is, I think, is pretty good. I mean, so anyway, everything's R410A, but anyway, there it is. Excellent price. Heat siphon delivered to your home. Double pole 50 amp breaker. Make sure it's a GFI breaker. Read the owner's manuals. Okay. Read the owner manual. Bonding is very important. Acid check valve is very important. Everything else like that. So there you go, guys. Go for it. You want a heat pump, you'll be very impressed. Alright, and don't worry about this analog dial. You get to know real quick where it needs to be. Trust me. Right, if you want to be in the 80s, right about 6.5, 7, you're in the 80s. And they run great. Not bad, and they're nice and quiet too. Take care. The only thing I do recommend, I know they say you don't need to, but there is an oil spot for the fan motor. Okay, you gotta take it apart, and there is an oil spot. There's a little cap for the motor. I do recommend that you do that every year. Oil it. All right. It says it's you don't need to, but I like doing it. It protects the motor, protects that one bearing, and there is a cap to oil it. All right, just a little helpful tip. Remember, read and understand your owner's manual. It'll definitely help you. Take care, guys.